Hello guys. So today we will discuss about the structure of the heart. So your heart is a muscular organ that is covered by pericardium or epicardia. Pericardium or epicardia is the protective outer covering of the heart. Now if we see the internal structure of the heart, here we can see that in heart there are presence of four chambers, the upper two chambers and the lower two chambers. The upper two chambers known as atrium or auricle and the lower two chambers are known as ventricle. So here we can see this is the right side of the heart and this is the left side of the heart. So this chamber is known as right atrium or right auricle. This chamber is known as left atrium or left auricle. This chamber is known as right ventricle and this chamber is known as left ventricle. So this is our four chambers. Now in right atrium and right ventricle, in this side or you can say the right side of the heart, you can see the two vena cavas present in right atrium, the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava, the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava. Now in this side we can see this kind of tube-like structure or pipe-like structure that is known as your pulmonary artery. Now again we can see there are two veins connected with left atrium and these veins are known as pulmonary vein. Now here we can see this kind of structure that is known as your aorta. Now between right atrium and right ventricle we can see two valves are present that is known as tricuspid valve between right atrium and right ventricle. Now between left atrium and left ventricle we can see there are two valve that is known as bicuspid valve and bicuspid valve is also known as mitral valve. Now in this side in right atrium we can see at the upper portion there is presence of SA node or sinoatrial node and in the below part you can see this is your AV node. So here we can see total is 11 parts inside your heart. First atrium and auricle which is divided into right atrium or left atrium, then again ventricle which is again divided into right ventricle and left ventricle. Now here is between the right atrium and right ventricle there is presence of tricuspid valve. Between left atrium and left ventricle there is presence of bicuspid or mitral valve. In right atrium there is presence of two vena cavas. The upper one is superior vena cava and the lower one is inferior vena cava. Now we can see this blue tube-like structure or pipe-like structure that is known as pulmonary artery which carry deoxygenated blood towards the lungs. Now here you can see this part. This is known as your aorta and aorta carry oxygenated blood and it carry oxygenated blood to the different parts of the body. Now these two pipes like structure is known as pulmonary veins which brings oxygenated blood from lungs to the heart or basically in left atrium of the heart. Now here you can see SA node which generate impulse inside your heart and here you can see this is AV node which provide strength to that impulse. So we will discuss all the function of all the parts in next video.